Welcome back to the channel, guys. If you haven't joined us before, we are roaming with the Richards. My name's Jonathan. My wife Angelica was not able to attend this trip with us, but we are here in Carowinds to pretty much see the different decorations they have up for Winterfest, just before Winterfest. Winterfest starts right on Black Friday, pretty much right after Thanksgiving. So this is also the last day of I guess you'd say the regular season operation for some rides, because some of the rides ain't going to be opening up for Winterfest. So let's check out everything Carowinds will have to offer for Winterfest. All right, so the front of the park is definitely changed, like right if you get past the entrance. Starting off with, we've got the Carowinds South Carolina, North Carolina sides back up. In the main stage area, that was kind of would host some different shows throughout the season is gone. Now it's got pretty much like the smaller stage that's been there, that was built over it, and it's got some toy soldiers and a teddy bear. So the tree is no longer, of course, going to be in the front of the park as far as at the main stage area where that used to be at. It's actually going to be over here by Thunderstriker, by the stage that was built over here. And they've got some festive buildings kind of shaping up for Winterfest. So like I said, there's the tree. And then off to the side over here, you can see the signs for some of the different snack stuff that you're gonna have, like a Festive Spud, Songbird Bar, and Sugar Snack. And there's 3 other stands right over here that doesn't have signs up just yet. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna be about. Alright, so before we really start walking around the park, I just want to make a mention that the biggest change that's definitely coming this year to Winterfest is going to be the hours of operation. Beforehand, it was open just for a few hours in the day. In the evening time frame, you really got to see a lot of the lights. Well, this year, they're going to be opening only for between 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. So not sure how the lights are going to completely look, or how you're going to be able to see the lights, or if that's really going to be the main focus. I do know they're really focusing on the fact that there's going to be a ton of rides open because of you're going to be a little bit warmer weather during the day, where it wouldn't be so much for the evening time frame. So I know they're really focusing on that. They're going to be focusing on some of the shows. They're having 3 new shows: the Wiseman Show, a story time with Mrs. Claus, and then a Snoopy dance party. I'm going to show you off the areas that I think that would be at while we walk around the park. So, but yeah, like I said, just from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. is the time frame now for Winterfest. All right, so where Nighthawk used to stand and where the new Carowinds sign's at is also some reindeer. And this is the last weekend for Oktoberfest. So Oktoberfest will end on Sunday, and then that Friday on the 28th, Winterfest starts. And they do have some decorations already kind of mixed in with Christmas and Oktoberfest to kind of make it a smoother transition. Over in front of Harmony Hall, where the all the festival type games would be at, is where the igloos this year is going to be at. So over here at the Carowinds Shake Shack, it's transitioned to the specialty hot chocolate stand, and it is the Sugar Plums Hot Cocoa, and they're going to be serving s'mores hot chocolate, a cinnamon hot chocolate, a pumpkin spice hot chocolate. On the s'mores, it's going to be just a signature hot chocolate flavored with toasted marshmallow, topped with traditional s'mores ingredients. On the cinnamon hot chocolate, it's going to be hot chocolate infused with cinnamon and brown sugar, topped with a streusel. I'm not sure. A streusel, I think it's called. I can't remember. You can laugh at that one. I don't know how I said that. And then the pumpkin spice hot chocolate is a signature hot chocolate flavored with pumpkin spices. So they do have benches and like pretty much like a sandbox over here. I wonder if this is going to be a s'mores type area, because they've also got the fire extinguisher. And to me, it would be a really cool addition for Winterfest in the Camp Snoopy area to pretty much do s'mores for the campers. So are you wanting to ride a river raft blast during Winterfest, or even right now this weekend? Well, I got some bad news for you. The ride is actually already closed, and they even took out the actual water guns used to spray everybody that's on the raft. So where the gazebo's at in front of Boo Blasters on Boo Hill, I believe that's where one of the new shows is going to be at for Winterfest, and that is Story Time with Mrs. Claus. So it's not going to be a Winterfest without Windseeker getting turned into a giant Christmas tree, and she's already at the very top, as you can tell, ready to go for the event. One of the rides that's closing for the season is going to be Electrospin. Electrospin will not be part of Winterfest this year. So here's another stage set up for Winterfest. Is this going to be the place for Snoopy's Jingle Jam Dance Party or the Wiseman Show? I want to thank the Snoopy's Jingle Jam Dance Party, because they normally do a dance party in the county fair area. So it looks like Carowinds got a new restaurant over in the county fair area. It is the Cozy Mac Bowl, and over here on the side they've got a menu to go with it. They've got a mango habanero pulled chicken mac bowl, a sweet and tangy pulled pork mac bowl, and a campfire beef chili mac bowl. Another ride that's going to be closed for the season after this weekend is going to be the Carolina Gold Rusher. Over in the Carolina Boardwalk area is where the gingerbread people are at this year. So you see the family, and then you've got the car. And here is one of 3 chairs you can sit in for a photo opportunity. This one's made out of gingerbread, while the other 2 is across this way, more so made out of candy. Made out of candy. Over in the Sweet Frogs Premium Frozen Yogurt, you can get hot chocolate, but it also looks like they've got a new flavor that's all based on the Polar Express. So over in the Thrill Zone, they've got like a Winter Wonderland background type of deal. I think this could be where the Wiseman Show would be at, if I had to guess. Kind of sets up, looks like it would be like a kind of a pop-up stage area. All right, this is the final weekend to ride Hurler, because it's not going to be open up during Winterfest. All right, so over in the Jukebox Diner, they have the Christmas chopped sandwich. It's a pork chop sandwich with apple chutney and a hot honey drizzle, served with a traditional side. Another new addition that's going to be coming is going to be the Tipsy Reindeer Bar. This is actually the area that the Mrs. Claus cookie decorating would be at. So we need to kind of circle back over the gingerbread area and see if it's going to be in the Boardwalk, in the Carolina Boardwalk area now. So I'm not sure where the cookie decorating is going to be at again, unless I missed it on the first walkthrough. If I see something, I'll show it. I would have thought it would have been over here by the pier, but that looks like it's still very opened up. Guess they could do a quick transition and still have it by the pier store. But like I said, I'm not very sure, because normally they would have it with the gingerbread. I think I just overlooked it. All right, so over in the Carousel Park, we kind of get into like a winter frozen land type of deal. So you saw the polar bears, some snowflakes, and even a throne for Jack Frost himself. Another ride that's going to close for the season is going to be Vortex. So this is going to be the last weekend, and then we'll not operate for Winterfest. All right, so a fan favorite show that's going to be returning this year is going to be over here at the Carowinds Theater, or I'm hoping is back here in the Carowinds Theater. It's going to be Tinker's Toy Show, Tinker's Toy Factory. Normally it's over here, so I don't see why they would change that. There is no sign up for anything coming soon, but like I said, this is typically where they would have it at. Definitely can't wait to see this show again. All right, so this actually looks really good. It is a holiday funnel cake, a chocolate ice cream, mini marshmallows, and chocolate syrup topped with holiday sprinkles. Yeah. Where the trick-or-treatings were taking place during the fall events is where the North Pole stands, and here's all the elves pretty much working here at the North Pole, and then going directly to where Bailey's Barnyard is where you're going to be able to meet Santa Claus himself and pretty much take pictures with Saint Nick. Harmony Hall is definitely in an area that they could have any of the shows, really, especially with the Wise Man or the Snoopy's Jingle Jam Dance Party. Right now, we're looking at the setup with some of the Christmas decorations. They could very well be the Snoopy's Jingle Jam Dance Party. But I can also see them very well quickly change this around right before Winterfest and have it set up for the Wise Men. So the North Pole Craft Depot and Post Office is in a different location this year. It is now next to the Beer and Snacks in the Blue Ridge Junction area. All right, so this weekend is the final weekend for Aeronautica Landing, as it will close down for Winterfest. All right, so the last ride that's also going to be closed for the season after this weekend will be Afterburn. So this is the last weekend to get your laps in on Afterburn. All right, so over in the Camp Snoopy store, you do have some Peanuts Merry Christmas merch. Like, for instance, you have this Charlie Brown plushie, Santa Snoopy, the shirts with the Merry Christmas on it in both adult and kid sizes. They also have cups, more so I would say hot, more not really coffee cups, more like hot chocolate cups. And here is the sweater that, well, the jacket to go with it. It's going to have the Merry Christmas on the back. All right, so here is another Christmas display. This is going to be inside the main gift shop area, and they have the Carowinds Winterfest pretty much sweatshirt right here that's going to have the Christmas tree, the toy soldier, the teddy bear, and the Nutcracker bubble wand. The shirt version is right here. They've also got some plushies with this like beetle bug thing of a squishable, a Christmas tree, a gingerbread, but then they have family bingo with a Christmas story and elf playing cards. More playing cards would be How the Grinch Stole Christmas shaped playing cards. They also have OMG Santa, Santa's coming, I know him, elf cocoa mugs. And if you really like Squishmallows, they do have lots of options, or a few different options for Squishmallows, especially on these bigger size, like a Christmas tree sugar cookie one, a star-shaped one, a frosted Christmas tree, and even a wreath. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for us today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all did, help us out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Catch us on Facebook and TikTok, and we'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Later.